Imagine this. 1885. A ship is crossing the ocean with the strangest cargo in history. A woman's head. No body, no arm holding a torch. Just a head, disassembled into 350 pieces packed in wooden crates. This is not a horror film. This actually happened. And it was a gift from France to America. But the real story of the Statue of Liberty has nothing to do with friendship between nations. Today, we reveal what the textbooks never tell you. Billions of people have seen her. She appears in every other Hollywood film, from Independence Day to Planet of the Apes. Americans consider her their greatest symbol of freedom and democracy. But most people don't even know that the idea for the statue was born nowhere near America, that its construction almost collapsed due to lack of funding, that her color was once completely different, and that hidden inside her are details that still surprise engineers today. Today we're breaking down the Statue of Liberty the way no history class ever did, from the original idea to the secrets she still holds. Let's start with what everyone gets wrong. Most people think France gifted the statue to celebrate friendship with America. That's true, but it's only half the story. The real idea was born in 1865 at a dinner table belonging to a French lawyer named Edouard de La Boulaye. France at the time was living under Napoleon III, an authoritarian ruler who suppressed free speech and imprisoned his opponents. La Boulaye dreamed of democracy, and he had an idea. What if France gifted America a symbol of freedom, to remind the French themselves what a true nation should look like? It wasn't a gift to America, it was a message to France. They found a sculptor quickly, Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi, young, ambitious, full of grand ideas. He modeled the statue's face after his mother, the body and proportions after his wife. So Lady Liberty is a real woman, two real women to be precise. And Bartholdi spent over 20 years of his life bringing her to existence, traveling to America, lobbying politicians, raising funds, overseeing every detail of the construction personally. He was obsessed. For him, this was not a commission. It was a calling. But here's what almost nobody knows. Before proposing the statue to America, Bartholdi offered a similar monument to Egypt, to stand at the entrance to the Suez Canal, welcoming ships from around the world. Egypt declined. Too expensive. And so America got its chance and said yes. Now let's talk about what's hidden inside. From the outside, the statue looks solid and monolithic. But inside, it's a genuine engineering masterpiece. The internal framework was designed by Gustave Eiffel. Yes, the same Eiffel who would build his famous tower in Paris just a few years later. He created a flexible metal structure that allows the statue to move without breaking. Wait, move? Yes. During strong winds, the statue sways up to 7 centimeters. The torch shifts even more. This is not a flaw. It's a brilliant solution. A rigid structure would have cracked during the first major storm. The flexible one has been standing for 140 years. Eiffel essentially built a skeleton, a tall iron pylon at the center, with a secondary framework that connects to the outer copper shell through a system of flat iron bars. The copper panels are attached loosely enough to expand and contract with temperature changes. In summer, the statue is literally larger than in winter. The copper shell of the statue is just 2.4 millimeters thick, about the width of 2 coins. Yet this thin copper has protected everything inside from the ocean climate for over a century. And one more fact about the torch. The original torch was replaced twice. In 1916, during World War I, windows were cut into it for lighting. This damaged the structure and water began seeping inside. Today, the original torch stands in the museum inside the statue. What you see from outside is a gold-plated replica made in 1986. Here is where it gets really interesting. First, the color. Today, the statue is its iconic shade of green. But when it was unveiled in 1886, it gleamed a bright copper orange, like a brand new coin. It only began turning green after 20 to 30 years of natural copper oxidation. Lady Liberty changed color standing in the open air. Many New Yorkers at the time were alarmed. Some demanded the statue be repainted. The government decided to leave it. And the green color, which was never planned, became one of the most recognizable shades in the world. Second, America had no money for the pedestal. Seriously, France built the statue itself. Americans were supposed to build the pedestal, And for years, they couldn't raise the funds. Congress refused. Millionaires refused. Then newspaper publisher Joseph Pulitzer, yes, the same Pulitzer the prize is named after, launched a fundraising campaign through his paper The New York World. He published the name of every single donor, even those giving pennies. In 5 months, the full amount was raised through 160,000 small donations from ordinary people. It was the first viral crowdfunding campaign in history. Without it, the statue might never have been erected at all. Third, the stairs. Inside the statue, there are 354 steps leading up to the crown. You can still climb them today. From the crown's windows, you can see all of New York. The crown has 7 rays, one for each continent and each ocean of the world. And at her feet, hidden from view, lies a broken chain, a symbol of abolished slavery. Most visitors never see it, but it was there from the very beginning. And now, 2 facts that change everything. Fact 1. The statue was supposed to stand in Philadelphia, not New York. Bartholdi considered several cities. New York got the statue simply because it raised the pedestal money first. Literally, whoever paid first got the national symbol. Fact 2. And this is the most important one. The tablet the statue holds in her left hand. Everyone assumes it says something about freedom or democracy. In reality, it only shows a date, July 4th, 1776. Independence Day. Nothing more. And the famous poem, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free," was written 16 years after the statue was unveiled. Poet Emma Lazarus wrote it for a charity auction. It was attached to the statue almost by accident in 1903. Nobody at the time thought it would become one of the most quoted texts in American history. But that poem, written by chance, added 16 years later, became the soul of the entire symbol. It turned a copper sculpture into a promise, into a dream for millions of people from every corner of the world. Words gave the statue its meaning, and meaning made it immortal. So what did we learn today? The Statue of Liberty wasn't born in America. It was born at a French lawyer's dinner table, dreamed up by a man who wanted democracy in his own country. Her face was modeled after the sculptor's mother. Her framework was designed by the future creator of the Eiffel Tower. She sways in the wind, and that's exactly why she's still standing after 140 years. She was saved by a crowdfunding campaign from ordinary people, and the poem that became her soul appeared 16 years later, almost by accident. She stands in New York Harbor, still looking out at the ocean, still waiting for those who are searching for a better life, just as she was 140 years ago. Not marble, not perfect, swaying in the wind, green with age, holding a replacement torch, but standing. And perhaps that is what freedom looks like. If this video surprised you, subscribe to the channel right now. Dozens of videos just like this one are waiting for you here, covering the world's most famous structures. Every week, a new building, new facts, new secrets, new stories that textbooks never tell. The Acropolis, Machu Picchu, the Great Wall, the Taj Mahal, Angkor Wat. We'll cover them all. Hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and see you in the next video.